Samsung Galaxy J8 may have a polycarbonate plastic body, but it does not in any way look or feel like cheap plastic. In fact, it looks more premium compared to the recently released Galaxy A20, which actually felt like low quality plastic in the hands and also turned out to be the weakest Samsung device of the year, badly failing in its test. Anyways, the build of the Galaxy J8 does feel pretty sturdy, weighing in at a comfortable 177 grams. Before starting with the water test, let's check out if the Snapdragon 450 processor, coupled with the Adreno 506 GPU, is competent enough to handle heavy games like Asphalt 8. Point to note is that the visual quality is set at its highest graphics settings to see if there is any visible lag during gameplay or not. The 14nm SD450 does not really sound as powerful as say a 10nm SD710 or a 11nm 675, but as you can see, it actually does a commendable job during gameplay with 0% lag, stutters or frame drops. Starting the water test and checking out the layer of oleophobic coating on this Corning tempered glass protection, let me remind you that like any other budget device, the Galaxy J8 is also not provided with any water resistance, and care should be taken not to submerge it under water to prevent permanent damage. An oleophobic layer prevents an excess of fingerprint smudges to accumulate on the display, and as you can see, its presence is proved when water rolls off the glass surface in the form of droplets. The most common effect of water on non-water resistant phones, besides screen flickering or temporary blank displays on some devices, or complete display damage on the Asus Zenfone 5Z, is distorted low audio from the external speakers. This can permanently damage the sound and the display unit if it doesn't recover within few seconds and continues for a long period of time. Samsung devices tested on the channel have usually not performed that well in my water tests, with extended periods of low distorted audio. And it's also the same with the Galaxy J8, where the sound took about 45 minutes to go back to normal. Testing out the quality of this Corning glass protection you're paying for by rubbing it with common items and a heavy duty box cutter. If this actually is genuine Corning glass, then it should easily be able to survive the blade abuse. Or else you will get ugly scratch marks in case of poor quality glass found in devices with pre-applied screen protectors, like in most Vivo and Oppo devices, and every Realme device which was tested on a channel. This is in fact genuine quality Corning glass on the Galaxy J8, where besides a few minor marks from the key and coin, it was able to survive the blade without any damage or scratches. Moving on to fun stuff with value, the bend test. Does the Galaxy J8 have any structural weakness that you should be aware of? The quality of polycarbonate plastic used, in combination with superior design, makes the Samsung Galaxy J8 a tough device which should easily survive accidental bends, unlike the recent A series plastic devices, all of which had failed the test. It passes the bend test with least amount of flex and suffers no damage.